Here we go.
Good day, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Soup Bowl. I am your host, Renee Murdoch, and I am so happy that you are tuning in, that you're listening in, that you're watching, and that you're doing life with me. And I'm so happy to be doing life with you on today, or this week, or this year. I'm just happy about it. Aren't you? Right? So, hey, we're just out here in these streets, just living life. And when you are leading it, things get messy. And when we're in the Super Bowl, anything can conjure up, right? While we're here, anything can happen when we are leading our own lives. Yes, when we are leading our own lives. No one else is leading it for us, but we are leading it ourselves. We're making decisions for ourselves. We're making decisions that are going to impact our tomorrow, next week, next year, generations to come, possibly even so. So let's be mindful of that while we are out here in these streets, people. All right, so we have been talking about, right, this season, it's been leading us to some other things, right, as we're going, we're talking about gift giving, or is it guilt giving, right, that can lead you into debt because we are not putting in barriers. We are not using self-control while we're out here. And hey, I'm talking about myself as well. Not in getting gifts, but maybe just purchasing things out here when the sale is happening, right? So we just want to truly be mindful of that and where we can give our best gifts of all, right? Which is our time to those who we want to spend time with. Time you can't get back. Time you cannot make up or do things of that nature, but you can actually use it right in the most valuable way possible. And so I just hope that within this time frame and this season that we are mindful about the time that we are using and what we are using it on. Right. So we wait until the end of the year. I thought I was going to do better before I share this with you. I was going to do so much better. So I was traveling, and it seemed as though I felt like I was doing a lot of traveling this year, right? And then I realized, I really wasn't traveling for myself or with my family. I was actually traveling for work, or really for work. So, and then I ended up with all this use or lose. And I was like, oh, wow. I thought I was doing good. I thought I was doing great, the work-life balance type thing. And I guess I wasn't. And so here I am at the end of the year, and I have this use or lose that I need to use, right? So I remember when I first started off, even when I was in the service, I was like, I need to make it, like I wanted to gain enough leave, right? So I always would have that safety net to whatever fall back on. But at the end of the day, how do we know, right, what that year is going to bring? How do we know that I'm even going to be here to see that and whatnot? And so just making sure that I balance that out. And so I need to be more mindful when it comes to that, making sure. So, videos or not, I'm going to be in my, laid back gear or whatever. Well, I think I'm always in laid back gear. So I just got to make sure that I'm comfortable. So still sticking with, I think we're going to talk about this time around that we're going to discuss gifts, right? And I know that we see it in numerous segments of receiving gifts, right? And what do we do? How do we respond? And, what's your MO when it comes to that, right? So are you the person that acknowledges the gifts and making sure that you tell people thank you? Hopefully you are, because thank you can go a long way. Having a heart of gratitude is the best attitude. Even if it is something that you did not want or you don't even like, but having that attitude of gratitude. Just being thankful that you are on someone's mind or heart or whatever, or you fell into, the top 20 that was getting a gift, because sometimes people are like, well, it's 20 people getting something this year, and after that, maybe they'll fall into the next for the following year. So I don't know how you do your list of gift givings or whatnot, but just to, again, if you're getting something that you don't like, or you're getting something that you didn't ask for, but they got you something else or whatever, just still have that attitude of gratitude. Just say thank you and keep it moving, right? So just know that I am always grateful, all right, that someone thought about me, right? I'm grateful for that. I'm thankful for that. And also, I may or may not like that gift. And that's okay. I don't have to like the gift, right? I don't have to like it. Nor am I going to be like, now I don't like that. No, I might say that to Murdoch, right? But I ain't going to say it like that. But I am going to let him know, because he should know some things by now, right? But anyway, so I might not say, hey, I don't like that gift, unless it was something like truly out of sorts and offensive, right? I don't need you, buy me dildos or balls and all these type of things. Like, that's offensive. Like, you out your lane. Hello? Okay, I don't need you to buy me nothing like that. Or, a t-shirt with some obscene pictures or sayings, things of that nature. No, that's offensive. So yes, I am going to let you know if it's something like that, right? Or a bumper sticker or a button or whatever the case may be. We ain't rolling like that. We just not. We're just not doing it. It's not funny. It's just not. It's just not funny at all. Like the little gift, like some people do those type of things, but I just don't. I don't do those underlying, I just don't do that. You know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm talking about, people. So I don't do that. And so I'm going to let you know, right, that's offensive, right? But if it's something that's like, a gift or whatever, and I'm just kind of like, yeah, that's not me. I'm not going to wear that. I'm just not. So, and I might even ask you, hey, what was your thought behind this gift here? Because and the person might see my response. Okay, let's do this. Let's talk about this. Why do people, and you may be one of these people, and you can help me understand this. Why do people want you to open the gift in front of them? I don't need to open the gift in front of you. I can take this gift home, and I can open my gift there, right? Like, I want to open it in my own timing. I want to open it, when I just want to sit down and really just take in the gift, right? Because again, gifts to me are very significant. So I want to take it in. And I don't want all eyes on me, right, in my response, because you might not like the look on my face. But that doesn't mean that I don't appreciate your gift. I just need time to process your gift. I need to understand the reasoning behind the gift. I'm going to somebody told me, like, Renee, can we just get you something without you trying to find, the reasoning and trying to no, I'm sorry, you can, but I'm going to really analyze this gift. That's just me. That's just my brain. That's how it operates. That's how it functions, right? Why did they pick this? Why now? Why this color? Why, this makeup, whatever? Why this shape? It all has meaning to me. It just does. It just does. You're like, help Murdoch. I know you all are praying for him. Continue to pray for him, but pray for me too, right? Pray for me as well. So anyway, so you get this gift, right? Are you the person, right, that takes the gift back? Are you the person that keeps the gift, never does anything with the gift, and it just sits there, but you you have that gift. You're not going to do anything with it. You're not going to use it, but it's just in your house. Or are you the person that gets the gift and you hold on to it and it goes into a bucket, a pile, a tote, and this is your go-to area, and you go there when there's like, oh my gosh, I have this. This will be perfect for this occasion or this person. Do you do that? Right? So that's re-gifting. Which one are you? Or are you all three? Do you do all three? Do you do all the above? Don't be shy. Don't be shy. I'm not judging you, okay? I'm not judging you, as well as you're not judging me, right? You can, but I don't care, right? So I am a taker-backer if I know where the gift came from. I will take that gift back in a heartbeat. I don't have a problem. My conscience is not weighing on me. I don't feel guilty or anything. I'm taking the gift back. Why? Why, Renee? Why are you taking this gift back? Because I'm not going to use it. It is a waste. I'm going to take it. Someone else is looking for this same size and this same color. And if I leave it in my home, then they will feel saddened that this particular item is here and they could actually have it. Although I'm never going to wear it. So why would I keep it? I don't. See, that's the part where we got to come to an understanding. Because if you're never going to use it, then what really is wrong with taking the gift back? Now, when taking the gift back, I either might get something to get from that store, right? Because they might, of course, more than likely, they're just going to give you store credit, right? And so either I'm finding something else, or I'm just like, okay, well, I'll just have this little gift card and I'll just wait until the end or whatever to do this, whatever, use the gift card, right? So I have it in my repertoire, right, of things, right? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong. If you think that there's something wrong with that, then please do share. Write in the comments. Let me know what's wrong with it. I don't see anything wrong with that, right? And I am the person that will re-gift. Now, I don't normally re-gift, but I will re-gift if I think it's an item that is worthy of re-gifting. What is an item that is worthy of re-gifting? Well, an item that I'm like, this is really useful. And someone else will really find pleasure in this gift. It's just not me. Or I went to take the gift back and they won't take it back, right? Or I can't find where the gift came from, and so I keep it. Yeah. And then there has been times where, again, don't judge me, where Murdoch was like, you better not. You better not. And I'm like, what? You don't do it, right? So sometimes I listen, sometimes I don't. And I end up putting it in the box. The tote, right? As one of my friends say, the caboodle. The storage container, right? You should have known that when I mentioned it earlier that I have one. So now you're all going to be thinking, if I ever get a gift for that, is it a re-gift gift? No. Normally it's not a re-gift gift, okay? But there's no buts. And, but I will do it if I think it's a really valuable gift that I think that someone really would feel, special or wonderful about receiving this gift, right? Because again, it is a tangible item, right, that was purchased, and it's not being used. So I don't understand why people feel offended when your gift is not being used when the person is not using it. Okay, for instance, right? Say that my home is contemporary modern type thing, right? And then you purchase me a gift, right? And the gift is farmhouse. Well, what am I going to do with farmhouse if my whole house is contemporary modern? Like how, what, why? I don't know. Or possibly that there was a gift and it's not my size. It's not my size. They no longer have my size in that. And what am I doing with this item? And I can't wear it because I can't fit it. It's either too big or too small. Or it just doesn't fit my frame, right? It's just not fitting my frame. Am I supposed to keep this item and do what with it? What am I doing with this item? Help me. Now you're probably wondering, it depends on the person, right? And I'm gonna again share with you, no it doesn't. Mama, daddy, cousin, uncle, brother, sister, friend, best friend, boss, husband. If I don't like it, I don't like it. I just don't. And so I will treat the gift all the same in the category, right? I either love the gift, I don't like the gift, or hey, this is a gift for someone else. It just wasn't me. Like you were thinking of someone else. It could not have been me when you got this, right? And Murdoch, he would purchase things, right? In the beginning of our relationship, he would purchase things. Now, this is interesting to me, right? That when we were dating, hanging out, kicking it, whatever, he would buy certain things, and I was like, oh my gosh, yay, whatever, right? And I think I already told y'all about this hat, right, that he bought me. And I keep talking about it because it was very nice and sentimental to me that he purchased this hat, and he got, a saying on the side of it that says special lady friend, right? And I thought that was just, oh, like, oh, that's so cute, whatever, right? And, after that, I don't know. No, I'm not going to say it. But it was just things like that, like he was doing, right? And again, they always say, oh, when you're dating and this and that, whatever, like, that. No, bruh. No, friend, right? We should continue to be leveling up, right? As we, continue in this thing of a relationship. So, and then when we got married, he was buying gifts, and I was like, oh, who is this for? Like, just not me. Like, I don't wear this. I don't. It's like, huh? What is this? And so I used to, be like, yeah, no, where'd you get this from? We're going to have to take this back. I used to do it a lot. And then I stopped doing it. But then the other part was, okay, why is she not wearing it? Because I don't like it. And then if I wear it, and then it's like, what? So so we just had to have a talk about it and what that means. And so I was just like, hey, listen to what I'm saying. Look what I'm saying. Oh, I like this. Whatever the case may be. Pay attention to those things. And that's all you got to do is just pay attention to those things, right? And so, again, like I said, it's all about the timing in those things of that nature. But I just want to, share with you all that there's nothing wrong with taking a gift back. Because when you don't take gifts back, right? Again, there could be someone that was really looking for that item, and you have the item in your home, just collecting dust, doing absolutely nothing with it, and then, when you die, right, someone's like, what are they doing with this or whatever, and, it ends up at the thrift store or whatever anyway. So why not just take it back and let somebody else purchase it that really wants it or wants to use it? There's nothing wrong with that. It's just nothing wrong. Now, what is wrong is taking those gifts and reselling them because you wanted the money instead of the gift. What is that about? Now that's just trifling right there. That's just trifling. That's just ghetto beyond ghetto, right? Like, you're doing it because you want the money. Not because you don't want the item, but you rather have the money than the item because you trying to, whatever, I don't know, go on a trip, have more spending money, buy, some red bottom shoes. I don't know, right? I don't know why you do it. I don't know why they do it, because I don't do it, but I do believe that it's a little, shifty. It's a little bit, little questionable, right? So yeah, I mean, that's my take on this season of gift giving. Gift receiving as well. And so I feel as though honesty is the best policy, in regards to that. Being honest and being respectful, all at the same time, there will have an understanding. When you're not honest, right, you're being deceitful and things of that nature. Then there's a little issue there, because if we're in a relationship, we should be able to share some certain things with one another, whatever. And then if someone's telling you like why they didn't really like the gift or something like that, then that's okay. And then the other part of this is like, are you able to receive, right? Because not being able to receive, can be also shown as to being prideful too at the same time, right? Allow someone to just shower you. Allow someone to just give to you because they adore you, or whatever the case may be, you're thinking about, right? So I know you're like, oh, Renee, what about you? No, I receive gifts. I didn't say I didn't receive gifts. I do receive gifts, and I am grateful. Like I just told somebody the other day, wow, thank you for thinking about me, right? They wanted to send me a Christmas card, and they asked for my address, and I was like, oh, okay, wow, thank you for thinking of me. I'm not sending you one, but hey. I'm just sorry. I cracked myself up. But no, I'm not doing Christmas cards this year. So anyway, I'm thinking I'm doing banana bread. So I just been thinking about it. I actually bought some bananas. I haven't did anything with them yet, but it's really on my mind. Like, I'm just going to just be baking banana bread one day. Like all day I'm just going to be making banana bread. So if I put a call out and be like, hey, you want this banana bread, you got to come get it, then hopefully, you see that post and you can get you some banana bread. But anyway, so again, just being able to receive gifts from other people is a huge, a thing as well, of not being prideful, and allowing people to give unto you, allowing people to bless you or whatever. And that's, a thing that some people have an issue with, right? Because sometimes we might be thinking, hey, they want something from me, whatever the case may be. And so you have to work through that process of, the intentions behind, why someone's giving you a gift, or why you even believe, right? There is maybe some ill will in regards to this person giving you the gift. Only you know that. Only you can figure out those root causes of where that is, like your relationship, where it is, on the spectrum, right? at this time and in this space or whatever, because it could be, someone's wanting to mend something, they want to talk about something, or they just want to just bless you, and you have some root issues that you possibly need to deal with in regards to the true meaning of being in a relationship. And everyone is not always out to get something, right? So you probably want to look at your childhood, your problems with other relationships. Like, why do I think like that, right? So there's an issue behind that. And so just, don't be so cut off, of not allowing people to give you a gift, right? If they want to buy you, a dessert when you out to eat, or buy your meal or things of that nature, allow them to do it if that's what they want to do. Now, if that person, always comes back and reminds you that they did that, or that person is always telling people what they're doing for you, so to speak, then yeah, no thank you. We're going to stop it right there. No one has to know anything, right? Why do you have, if I want to share as a receiver what you have gotten me, then that's fine. But if you are the giver and you're telling people what you have given other people all the time, oh yeah, I paid for, such and such dinner or whatever. Oh yeah, I gave them, this and that. Why? Why do you feel the urge and the need to tell people what you are doing for other people? You think that you're going to get what? I don't know, clout, bonus points. You're going to, be, all up in the heavenlies. I don't know, you're getting points with God, like he's keeping account or something. I'm trying to understand that philosophy of why the need to tell other people what you are doing for other people. If you're the person on the other end giving the gift, right? Allow people to share with other people if they choose to, who has given them a gift. You keep your mouth shut, right? Because there is something behind that you need to deal with. And it definitely isn't coming from the heart if you have to tell everybody what you're doing for other people. You don't have to do that. You don't. It doesn't make you any different than who you currently are. It doesn't. And no one's looking at you in any other light either. I just want to help you with that as well, if you're the person that's doing that on the other end. Because if someone's doing something for me, I'm not going out being like, oh my gosh, such and such, oh my, I'm not. I'm just not doing that. So why are you doing it? Why are you telling people what you are doing? No, keep your mouth shut. Allow them to share that if they choose to. And if the person is telling you, hey, I'm doing this for you or whatever, please don't share with anybody. It makes me think of the story of Jesus, right? When he helped the woman at the well, and he was like, hey, don't tell anybody, right? But she was just so excited, and she just went and told everybody herself. That's what I'm saying. If it's a person that is receiving, right, and they want to share of the goodness that they have just received, then allow them to share that. Let them testify. Let them praise you and give you good kudos, right? And not you trying to give yourself praise and kudos. Okay? So let's just rest it there. Okay? So in this season, right, we must know why we are giving. We must know that we do not have to go overboard in our gift giving, right? Because we don't want to be giving in guilt. There is nothing that says I must give you a gift. There's nothing that says that. It is not going to make you a better person whether you give a gift to someone in this season or you don't. It isn't. What is behind the gift is really what you must know and be settled in of why you're giving that gift. And not going overboard as parents, buying our children more than what they currently are in need of. It's good to give them their wants, but please do not go overboard and give them false expectation of how it really is out here in this life, because it's not like that. Okay? And another thing, Santa Claus is not real. He's not real. Okay, so ain't nobody out here. Santa Claus is not swooping through the city, whatever, and all over the earth and bringing gifts to the chimney. He's not, right? It is your hard-earned money that is ensuring that you are purchasing these gifts. Do not go in debt this season just to see a couple of smiles and a couple of giggles on people's faces, and then be the talk of a day or two, and then it's over. But then you're left with all the bills. You're left with all the phone calls. You're left trying to figure out, do I need to do extra hours? Do I need to pick up another gig just for a little something to put down on this so I ain't got to? You shouldn't even have to do that. So let's just save ourselves from all the agony, right, and all the stress, and don't do it. Again, you still got time to take those things back. I know you still got them receipts, so don't act like you don't got them, because you do. Take it back, okay? And then be honest about when you receive a gift, right? Be grateful, be thankful, but be honest about that gift. Did it offend you? And then let's have a conversation. Did it offend you, right? Let's talk about that. Is it something that you're going to use? If you're not going to use it, don't let it just sit in your house, in your closet, and just take up space, right? Don't do that. Make it useful. It's a value to someone else, right? So allow them to have that value, right? It's okay to take something back if you're not going to use it. Let's be wise in this season, people. And more importantly, let's spend time with the ones that we love. All right, until next time, we are done for the time. We're a little bit over, but I thank you again for just tuning in on today while we're in this season and we're talking about guilt giving, gift giving, receiving of gifts, right? And just being mindful of what we're doing out here in these streets. Hey, life gets messy when you are leading it, and leading is teachable. Until next time, peace. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it.